Welcome into South Florida Daily and happy Monday. We are coming to you from the Delray Beach Tennis Center, home of the Delray Beach Open. This is where tennis pros from all over the world continue to battle it out for the next 6 days.
The ATP 250 event is underway. Main singles and doubles take place all this week. You won't want to miss some of the world's best tennis happening right here.
We have all the information that you need to know on our website, southfldaily.com. But we have a jam-packed show for you today, so let's go ahead and get into all the fun, starting with the Fine Arts Festival in Palm Beach County. Mardi Gras Fine Arts Festival is just around the corner. It is February 17th and 18th. I'm with Brian Elkins with the Palm Beach North Chamber of Commerce. Brian, tell me a little bit about Mardi Gras. What can people expect to see this year?
At Mardi Gras, as in every year, we're going to have a little over 250 fine artists on site. Anywhere from ceramics to paintings, mixed media, photography, everything available for people to come, peruse, enjoy. We'll have, our Artie Kids area, chef showcase, entertainment, all kinds of activity for the entire family. Each year, we always try to incorporate some new ideas, something different to add in. A few years ago, we introduced the chef showcase, which has been a very good success, featuring chefs from all over the county. So this year, we're gonna have 7 chefs there. We have a vegan chef this year. We have pastry chefs. So just different chefs that are going to be showcased there.
Okay, speaking of pastry chefs, we're obviously at Little Moore's in Jupiter. We are looking at what, a VIP brunch this year at Mardi Gras Fine Arts Festival.
Yep, so our new thing this year is our Artie Brunch. So it's going to be on Sunday morning. You can buy tickets on our website, and it's going to be, first you get into our festival an hour earlier.
Okay.
So instead of the standard 10 o'clock, you get to come in at 9 o'clock, right into our VIP area and sampling, or not even sampling, but eating this amazing food from Little Moore's. So
you get a full brunch at Mardi Gras, and this is the most divine food. Oh my gosh, I used to live in Jupiter and I was ordering this way too much, way too much. And speaking of that delicious brunch, look who we found, the executive chef at Little Moore's here. This is Mike Murcio. Mike, tell me a little bit about what you have prepared for people as they experience this brunch at Mardi Gras. What is on display?
So we try to do some traditional brunch stuff and some different brunch stuff. Added some Caribbean flavor with the caramelized bananas and coconut French toast and the sweet potato biscuits with the jerk spice gravy on there. And then your normal stuff like salmon, bagel, and egg and capers and stuff. And then just some pastries and frittata just so people can kind of have a good time and see what we do here.
Which one is your favorite dish out of all these?
I would say probably the sweet potato biscuit and the jerk spice gravy.
Okay, and did you come up with some of these special for the Mardi Gras Fine Arts Festival, or are these on your menu all the time?
No, this was special just for the VIP brunch.
Okay, and frittatas, what's in these frittatas?
So in the frittata we have asparagus, spinach, Gruyere cheese, and homemade sausage.
And what are these sauces right here?
So that's a homemade mixed berry jam and a homemade apricot jam for the pastries or the muffins.
Okay, looks delicious.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, we're gonna dig in. Okay, I'm digging into salmon first. What are you gonna go with first?
I think I'm going to try those sweet potatoes.
Mike, you're my man. You better try that.
You need to try that.
Brian, what is your favorite thing about Mardi Gras? Why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep coming back and promoting it year after year?
Yep, so I mean, this will be my 2nd year directing it, but probably my 10th or 12th year part of Mardi Gras. I've been part of it as a volunteer for many, many years. And it's mostly the people and the art and seeing, like, there's some amazing artists that are just, and it's artists from around the world. Like last year we had an artist from Lebanon come. So we get people from all over the place. So it's just an amazing festival.
And it's a 2-day event, so if you don't make it on Saturday, you can make it on Sunday, and you can get a divine brunch from Little Moore's. All right, thank you so much. More information and tickets are at mardigras.org.
Yes, so mardigras.org, and then also we have our signature poster, which will be on sale at the event. And this is by Aaron Reed, who's been a part of Mardi Gras for a little over 20 years.
Fantastic, and you'll be able to purchase this at Mardi Gras as well. Okay, get your tickets, get your poster, get your brunch. More information at mardigras.org. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Hey, if you like the stories you're seeing here, don't forget to give us a follow on social.
We're on Facebook and Instagram at SouthFL Daily. You can catch giveaways, behind the scenes, and more. South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
It wouldn't be South Florida Daily without a little history lesson on Palm Beach County and, of course, some fishing.
We love when we can combine both, and today we hit the water with Kelly Ferguson.
Settle along 47 miles of beautiful Atlantic coastline, Palm Beach County, Florida has long been a mecca for sport fishing enthusiasts. Graced with a mild climate and bounded with waters nourished by the warm Gulf Stream current, the Palm Beach's coastal waters host a rich reserve of marine life and has been known as the sport fishing capital of the world for over 100 years.
And he strikes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She sets the hook and the battle begins.
As one of the oldest fishing clubs in America, the West Palm Beach Fishing Club has helped make the Palm Beaches America's first resort destination. Come on, let's go inside and find out more. Joining me now is Tom Twyford, the president of the West Palm Beach Fishing Club, and he's here to tell us how the sport of fishing helped make the Palm Beaches America's first resort destination. Welcome, Tom.
Thanks, Keely. Always enjoy talking fishing. You know, our history fishing in the Palm Beaches really can date back to when a guy named Henry Flagler built a railroad that brought everybody down to this region. So in the early 1900s, the Florida East Coast Railway was developed, and as a result, major hotels sprung up in the Palm Beaches and the West Palm Beach area. The Royal Poinciana Hotel, for example, was one of the world's largest wooden structures at the time, and people would come down here in their own private rail cars, believe it or not, and stay for the season. And it wasn't too long after that that they discovered the fishing was really, really good here. Fishing in this region has really helped give the Palm Beaches its own unique identity. And a lot of that has to do with its geographic position in Florida. Nowhere does the Gulf Stream current come any closer to the continental United States than here off the Palm Beaches. And so the Gulf Stream is like a warm water river that flows northward and brings with it all kinds of marine life, lots of great game fish that sportsmen are really excited to chase after. And then of course to the western communities we have Lake Okeechobee, one of the most famous bass fishing locations in all of America. And then positioned in between are all kinds of wonderful canals and intercoastal waterway waters that attract a lot of different types of fish as well. And so early on, around the turn of the century, people discovered that this was a really great place to catch a lot of different types of fish, especially sailfish. And every winter we have a sailfish migration that is pretty much unrivaled by a lot of other geographic locations, again because of our proximity to the Gulf Stream current. And so the West Palm Beach Fishing Club was founded in the early 1930s to capitalize on this annual fish migration. Again, it was something that no other community could really brag about. It gave us a special identity and really led to a boon in tourism. And when tourists came here, they liked what they saw, they brought their families down, they bought homes here, they started businesses here, and so fishing is deeply connected to the roots of Palm Beach's tourism heritage.
But no matter where you cast a line, in streams, lakes, or into the sea, fishing is fun.
It sells itself now, really, the fishing does. And we have one of the finest sport fishing fleets anywhere in America, and especially during the winter season when the sailfish migration occurs, these charter boats stay very busy. And people come from all over the world to catch sailfish here. We are known for the beaches, the balmy weather, but again, what kind of makes our region unique is this ability to catch these impressive pelagic game fish.
Like these stories? Check us out on social at South FL Daily on Facebook and Instagram.
That's where we post those great giveaways and behind the scenes footage. Don't miss out. We'll be right back.
The South Florida Daily Set is sponsored by El Dorado Furniture. One of the best parts about living in South Florida is every musician wants to come play here in the Sunshine State. Especially in the spring, concerts are abundant.
Sunfest is one of the hottest music festivals here in South Florida. I sat down with the executive director of this year's festival to talk about the lineup and how you can save on tickets. Everyone's favorite waterfront music festival is coming back to downtown West Palm Beach this May. It is almost time for Sunfest. We're at least learning about the lineup and advanced ticket sales. Diana Craven is here. She's the executive director of Sunfest. Diana, this is the 40th year for the festival. What can people look forward to?
We're really excited to focus on the community this year for our 40th anniversary. Sunfest was started by the community for the community, so that's our biggest focus this year. Not only an amazing line of talent for our guests to come enjoy, but we're bringing back some of fan favorites of our art district. We'll have great activations on site for people to enjoy, great culinary experiences, as well as a new community stage with more local artists on top of our national acts.
Okay, so we got a sneak peek at the lineup a few weeks ago. You guys released Cole Swindell, Nelly, that was a big one, but now we have the official lineup. Who else is on that list? Who else can we look forward to seeing?
Opening for Nelly on the Ford stage is Shaggy, as we're really excited to have a great strong lineup between the two of them.
Very cool. Saturday, you released Cole Swindell, I believe, early.
Correct.
So we're going a little country on Saturday?
Country on Saturday. Dylan Scott will open for Cole Swindell. And then earlier on that stage, we have the Revivalists for some alternative rock. Opposite that, on Saturday, we have Young Gravy and Bryce Fine. So it's really an eclectic mix. Other days, we have Third Eye Blind that we announced. And opening for Third Eye Blind is Dashboard Confessionals, and prior to that is Boys Like Girls and Valley. So we're really excited to do a great 90s themes night then as well.
Okay, as a 90s baby, I'm really appreciating this Sunday lineup. That sounds like my favorite one. Okay, what can people expect this year? You said 40th anniversary. That is huge for Sunfest. That also means some special pricing, right? So what are we looking at?
We're really excited this year to roll out 3-day festival passes, and starting now, you can go online now to purchase up until February 15th for 3 days, just $40 a day. If you want to buy a one-day pass, if you're not interested in attending all 3 days, you can buy a one-day pass for $60. But really, at $40 a day, you can't beat that. And even if you came just for 2 days for that 3-day pass, it's well worth the money at that price point.
The last few years, we've seen the Art Village kind of come and go. Is it back this year?
The art is returning. In honor of our 40th, we're trying to go back to historic kind of attributes that the festival has had over the year and fan favorite activities. So the art will be returning. We're calling it the Creative Art Village this year, engaging art from our local artists of South Florida, the community, and some interactive experiences where you can kind of get your hands dirty and see artists with their wares as well performing. And then a new activity area of the state is adding a third stage. It's going to be a community-focused stage. So we can really focus on more community artists and showcase what Palm Beach County and South Florida has to offer.
This is more than just a music festival. This is a community event. This is a celebration of all that we have to offer here in Palm Beach County. What do you want people to know about Sunfest and when they come out and they're in the midst of it all?
Sunfest it's kind of something that's just kind of grown from the community. Starting 40 years ago, residents of the town decided we're going to come together and put on a celebration. And that's just kind of grown over the years, and it's taken a life of its own. But there's only 4 staff members. It's myself and 3 other full-time members that put this on, and we rely on the community. There's 2,100 volunteers that organize the festival, 25 committees, and then we have a really strong board of directors that help govern this for us. So when you come to Sunfest, you're coming to an event that's been put on by your neighbors, put on by friends and family that love Palm Beach County and want to see Palm Beach County continue to thrive.
What do you love about Sunfest?
I think obviously I've been with Sunfest a long time, and it's the camaraderie of the people that all come together, where you see people that you grew up with that you haven't seen all year. You get to see everybody back at Sunfest. It's a reunion of sorts for our community. And aside from that, it's the music of not the headliners. It's those support bands that you might have never heard of, the national headliners that you'd say, oh, who's this? I'll check them out. I've seen Lizzo, I saw Ed Sheeran at Sunfest. Those are all performers that no one had heard of, and I was able to experience them before they hit it big.
I love it. A great lineup. More information can be found sunfest.com.
Yep, that's it.
Sunfest.com. All right, I'm so excited. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Spring training is a can't-miss experience during the ultimate week of sports in the Palm Beaches, where the teams of the Grapefruit League warm up for the regular season under the South Florida sun.
My name is Mike Bauer. I'm the general manager of Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium. I oversee the 110-acre complex here in Jupiter, Florida. Spring training is, where it all starts for Major League Baseball. It starts with spring training, but it also includes a 120-game minor league season, as well as up to 20 outside tournament events and other ancillary items that we do here. We stay active 365 days a year. But our bread and butter is spring training baseball. We have two teams, the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals, who make home here. They're here year-round working on their physical attributes, they're rehabbing, they're working on nutrition. This is their home away from home year-round. The ultimate week of sports is a sports fan's dream. Where else can you have tennis, golf, equestrian, and then of course 4 Major League Baseball teams here all at one time enjoying the Florida sun. Well, spring training is truly an economic tourism driver for Palm Beach County. When our fans from Miami and St. Louis come up for either an extended vacation or a staycation, they're staying in our hotels or eating at our restaurants. They're recreating at our fun places around town. And the folks that you see around me now are a telltale sign. They're here early. They're eating lunch across the street. They're enjoying the Abacoa community. They're all here enjoying a full day experience that includes baseball. So the trip to spring training is like coming to Mecca. Fans come down from St. Louis or up from Miami, and this is where it all starts, right? They can go on the backfields and see the practices and the workouts. They get that up close and personal feeling with the players. They'll sign autographs. The season hasn't started yet, so they're a little more loose, and that proximity is really what you gain here during spring training. You can't get that in Miami and St. Louis during the regular season.
It's an unbelievable experience. The Cardinals fans really travel well. They like to spend a lot of money on their merchandise, so it's been a bigger crowd than normal. It's really enjoyable, and they're enjoyable people, so I'm loving it. I love the weather. You can't beat this weather.
For us, we play 30 games in 30 days, 15 games per club, and it truly is an economic driver for us. The Palm Beach County Sports Commission did a study last year that says about $32 million of economic impact is derived from Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium, from our two teams coming into the market and spending their recreational dollars here in Palm Beach County. So if you're a baseball fan, Palm Beach County is the place to be. With 2 ballparks, you've got 4 teams. Really, we're the face of spring training baseball for the month of February and March. Together, we work hand in hand to make sure that we put on not only a great spring training experience, but during the rest of the year, during the shoulder season, we bring in, between 15 and 20 regional and national baseball tournaments each. That means high school age, that means adult men's leagues that come into our community. They stay in our hotels, they help our tourism bed tax dollars, and that's the benefit from our 2 facilities being here in Palm Beach County. Our fans love Roger Dean. We always joke that Abacoa is like Leave It to Beaverland, right? You have beautiful homes with white picket fences all around. You have shops, you have restaurants, you have beautiful trees. It's just a great, comfortable location where you feel safe. You can come to a game, you can enjoy yourself, and bring the whole family.
In the spirit of celebrating milestones, if you haven't already heard, the Jamaican American Heritage Festival is getting so big, it's now held in West Palm Beach. The carnival calls on friends from all the Caribbean islands to come together and have some fun.
A lot of people are proud of their heritage, but not a lot of people start their own festival. What made you do that?
I started the Art Cultural Festival because we didn't have a huge festival platform here in West Palm Beach. And we have a large contingent of Caribbean, Jamaicans, Haitians, Bahamians, and so forth. So with June being Caribbean American Heritage Month, I decided that we need to bring something for our culture, and that's how we started.
That's incredible. If I don't know the Jamaican culture, what's a signature thing?
The music.
It's the music.
The music, in addition to our food. We have great cuisines, you know, our rice and peas, or curry chicken, or oxtails, and so forth. That's a unique for our culture.
Now, this festival's grown a ton, right, since you started. When did you found it?
2018. Our first one was at the marina in Riviera Beach.
And now you moved it to West Palm.
Correct.
What are we expecting this year?
We're expecting a huge turnout, anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 people. People are looking to get out. People are looking to have some fun.
Now, where are people coming from?
In the past, we've gotten people as far south as Miami, far north of Orlando. So we're hoping to make this a very, very big.
So this is your plan is to expand. Now, one of your slogans I saw is like, show your flag, or what's it?
Yeah, rep your flag.
Rep your flag.
Represent your country. One of the things we're doing this year, we want to have, you know, people enter their costume contest. So we're trying to get people to involved with the heritage and come to represent where they're from.
Yeah, that's great.
Yep.
Are you bringing musical acts from all over?
Yes, this year we're bringing 3 international artists. One is the soca artist Nyla Blackman, she's from Trinidad, reggae artist Version from Jamaica, and a Haitian artist Sashi from Haiti. So
amazing.
We're looking to build as we go along.
Do you have art there as well?
Yes, we're going to have art, Jamaican art, Caribbean art. Of course, great food.
I was going to say.
Great music.
Can I dance when I go into this thing?
Yes.
Is there some dancing?
A lot of dancing, a lot of interacting with people. And again, everybody learn each other's heritage and culture, and just having a good get-together time, a good feel-good time.
That's fantastic, man. That's, you know, I admire that, where you can, give back to the community in that way and give everybody a place to be and celebrate a heritage and music and all that. That's fantastic.
Thanks for joining us here on South Florida Daily. Don't forget, you just have a few more days to get out here to the Delray Beach Open and see some of the world's best tennis players compete on the blue courts.
We have all the details and more on southfldaily.com. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Fox 29 at noon.